The ATF training local police officers. What could possibly go wrong? Stay tuned to find out. Hey y'all, welcome back to another video. I came across something pretty interesting, and in this video I just want to talk about what I came across with the ATF and local police departments. Seems like the ATF is recruiting and training local police officers and then sending them back to their units, to their local PDs, acting as ATF agents with a certain amount of authority and jurisdiction that extends past just the local levels. This is very interesting. I'm going to play a short clip for you guys, then we'll talk about it, and we'll kind of go through some of my concerns, what I think is pretty interesting, and then I want to hear from you guys in the comments below what you think about this. So check this out.
We're doing some innovative stuff over here. We're actually using the fingerprint of each gun that's left on the casings to match up different shootings together. So we work closely with ATF, which is the federal agency in charge of the NIBIN program. NIBIN stands for National Integrated Ballistic Information Network. Detective Thompson, he'll be out there shooting each gun so that we could enter into NIBIN. We also have a crime scene investigator and also another detective that will come over here under the microscope and will look at the groupings of any crime scene to determine how many guns were present. And basically it's a database of all the casings that were...
So really quick, so basically the gist of it, I'm pretty sure you got it from that clip, but what's happening is this Miami Police Department, who now has a vlog channel, so I guess local PDs are vlogging now. What they're explaining is the fact that this NIBIN program works with the ATF, and they're taking casings from different crimes, putting them in a national kind of registry, and having that fingerprint of each firearm used in the crime. And before we get into this any further, you guys know I'm a previous law enforcement officer. I'm not against police. I don't think that what these guys are trying to do is wrong. I'm all for putting the bad guys behind bars, especially if they don't shouldn't be have a firearm or anything like that. Get them behind bars. If they're a menace to society, if they're causing danger to the society, then of course get these guys, get the guns out of their hands and get them behind bars where they belong. However, as we're going to see in a little bit in this next clip, I don't think this is going to end, as with anything with the government, with just this. Taking police officers and training them as ATF agents through a modified academy with the ATF and then sending them back to their units is not going to end with the NIBIN program. I think this is going to just be a precedent and extend further. I don't know if any other local law enforcement, probably some major cities, Miami's it's a ginormous police department, so I'm sure other bigger police departments do have the funds to send their officers over to the ATF, kind of like in the military. If you go to Ranger school and then you come back and you have the Ranger patch, but you're still attached to your unit kind of deal. That's what I think is happening here. However, as I said, we've seen this thousands of times when it comes to the Second Amendment. You give the government an inch, they'll take a mile. So I'm going to show you this next clip, and then we'll go ahead and discuss it and some of my real, concerns with this program in itself. So check it out.
What's up, everybody? My name is Detective Rob Thompson, City Miami PD Crime and Gun Intelligence Detail. Apologize for the appearance. It's a little spicy out here today. I've been with the unit for about 3 years now. I'm also dual certified with the ATF as a task force officer. Basically, it just gives me access to a greater pool of technology and databases that the normal officer doesn't have access to. With that comes more responsibility, so I'm also in a criminal investigation group. So aside from doing all this, I'm dual tasked with the ATF, and I have to answer to them as well.
Now, I know some of you guys are going to ask me, wait a second, he's certified with the ATF. Does that make him an agent? Is he still a police officer? Now, just because he's wearing the shirt, yes, he is still a City of Miami police officer, but he's detached, and that means...
You have different classifications, right? So you have the ATF agent, who that's what they do. They went through the academy at FLETC. Then you have someone like me who's a task force officer. So I have some of the clearances they have, not all, and I am allowed to investigate both local crimes, and I have the ability to bring those crimes in front of a federal court. That's my jurisdiction. So basically,
so as you guys see, he basically says he's detached from the Miami Police Department. He's a Miami police officer still, but he isn't at the same time. Basically, he's given the training of the ATF and also jurisdiction, as well as access to a larger database, bigger technology. He's able to probably go a little bit deeper into people's past and track, purchase histories, things like that. Just go a little bit further than you can as a local police officer. And as I said a little bit ago, I am all for putting the bad guys behind bars, getting them off the streets, as that's what I believe these guys are up to. That's what they're doing. They're getting the bad guys off the street. They're figuring out how they can link these crimes together using the bullet casings. But as we've seen in the past, the government doesn't stop there. This is going to be very interesting to watch, in my opinion. I don't think it's just going to be with a NIBIN program. I think they're going to extend this. I think more police departments, more local, even smaller police departments that catch wind of this, who are probably a little bit more liberal when it comes to their ideas and agendas. I think they're going to catch wind of this. This is going to be a kind of an access point for liberals and the left to just creep in some things that may affect not just criminals, who I believe, like I said, should be behind bars. If they're causing issues, they're shooting people up, they need to get the guns taken from them and behind bars. But I think this is really going to creep into and bleed into the law-abiding citizen. I'm not sure how, but I don't see this being just a database where they're accessing bullet casings, fingerprints from the... When I say fingerprints on the bullet casings, I'm talking about the marks that are left, the unique marks that each firearm will place on a casing when it is ejected from the firearm. So the fingerprints of the casings, I don't think this is going to end there. I think this is going to extend beyond that, as we've seen the government do many times in the past. Give them an inch, they take a mile, and they come after law-abiding citizens. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Is this something good, bad? You really just don't care? Let me know in the comments below. Where do you see this going, if anywhere? This guy, as he said, he has a bigger jurisdiction now. He's federal, so I don't know. I just have a feeling sometime in the future, I don't know when, that I'll be making another video talking about how this is affecting law-abiding citizens now, and they're coming after people who have nothing to do with crime, who aren't walking around shooting up people. So just let me know in the comments below what you guys think. Just found it very interesting, something I wanted to share with you guys midweek. Also, before we end this video, make sure you go back to the Core Essentials video. I'll leave it at the end of this video. The giveaway. So I will be giving away the Everyday Carry Belt Core Essentials, and I want you guys to have a chance at that. So all you have to do is be subscribed to the channel. Make sure you have a comment on that video, and I will be announcing the winner of the Core Essentials Everyday Carry Belt this Friday's video. So make sure your post notifications are on and you're subscribed to the channel so you do not miss out on a chance to win an awesome Everyday Carry Belt. I appreciate each one of you, and I will catch you all on the next one. God bless.